Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your April 2022 tarot reading, although time doesn't matter. Whenever you see this and it resonates, it's for you. The time is there just so that I can post it on YouTube. Oh wow. Let's get into your shuffling. All messages are for the highest good. Those with a Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know through me? Okay, so let's see what we got. We have the Sun. Oh, wow, we already have all the cards. That was very fast. So we have the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. All right, let's dive into your reading. All right, so here is your cards. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So what I'm seeing right now, we have the Four of Wands here and the Ace of Wands. This feels like you. This feels good in terms of the fact that what we're seeing right now, or at least what I'm seeing, is the work that you've put into building the reality that you're currently living. I feel it necessary to say that for some of you, you may feel like, what? I still want this and this. Like, my life is nowhere near what I want it to be. However, the life that you're currently living, I don't want to say is an upgrade, but it is a progression of the life that you were living before this moment. So I feel there is a congratulations due and a moment of gratitude on your end for the work that you've put into creating the world that you are currently living. The Page of Wands, it just feels like inspired action. That's what I'm getting. And it's nice to see that inspired action is what created the world that you live in. It feels beautiful, and that is significant for the sign Libra. Libra, ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty. The life that you live is currently beautiful. And if you are ever feeling not grounded, if you're ever feeling not grounded, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I ask you to look for the beauty in your life that will help you ground yourself, and it will help you bring yourself back to the present moment. That could be a form of meditation for you. Because beauty is significant to the sign Libra. It's one of the qualities of Libra. They are beautiful. And the reason why, which I appreciate about this card right now, the reason why Libra, so just quickly, astrology, right? Those with the Libra ascendant and then those with the Libra sun tend to have a beautiful face. And it's like, whoa, that's rude to everybody else. Looking at the word beautiful for what I've come to realize what beautiful means. It's symmetrical. Beauty is symmetry. Beauty is symmetry. Nature is beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. Although with Libra, the beauty is what stands out immediately about most Libras. Let me not say most. About Libras, just in a general sense. Libra sun and Libra rising. And that's because there tends to be a symmetry with both sides of your face. Yeah, I appreciate this. So that's just a little note. For those Libras, sun, moon, and rising, because again, and I say again, because I've stated this on my TikTok, and if you are not following me on TikTok and you would like to get a daily tarot reading, you can look to the description box below. I have my TikTok link there. But as I've previously stated, as well as on my Instagram, I'm not sure if my Instagram will be linked. Doesn't matter. The signs of the zodiac are not identities. They are qualities. They're atmospheres that the planets express themselves through. So for example, for those that have a Libra sun, the sun, your self-identity, is expressed through the sign Libra or through the atmosphere of Libra. If you have your moon in Libra, then your moon, this is your emotional reality, your internal world, is expressed through the atmosphere or the sign Libra and takes on the qualities of Libra. And if your rising is in the sign Libra, that means that your approach to life, your appearance, the way that you see your body, the way that people see you is going to be expressed through the atmosphere of the sign of Libra. So that's just a little tidbit. But I see that for Libra sun, moon, and rising, whenever you are feeling like you're not doing enough, whenever you are feeling as though you're not where you want to be, I ask you to look and find the symmetry in your life. Look to find the beauty in your life that will keep you grounded, and it will eventually get you to feel grateful. Now, what I'm getting from the sun is back to this joyous, is it a joy? It's a joyous feeling. It feels so bright. It feels, you know what it feels like? Hold on, let me feel it more. It feels expansive and it feels exciting, like I'm smiling. It feels exciting. There's happiness here. While this represents that happiness and it adds to these cards here, what I'm also getting from the sun is that the gods are protecting you. Whatever you believe in, the universe, your higher self, God in a religious sense, whatever you believe in, God is protecting you. God is protecting you. And the reason I say that is because this is where the reading kind of takes a different direction. I'm picking up this from the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. It starts with the Seven of Swords and it bleeds into the Three of Cups, actually. So this sun, the God, this is God. Just another moment. In traditional astrology, the ninth house, which now within the convention of modern astrology is associated with Sagittarius, that house traditionally was called a place, and that place was called the place of God. The ninth house was the space where you connected with God. And why I mentioned that, I have no idea, but it felt necessary to say. I'm picking up on, oh, right. The reason why I mentioned that is because within traditional astrology, the sun was considered a god and the moon was considered a goddess. And for those that are curious, the third house was the house of the goddess. Had to think about that for a second. The third house was the house of the goddess, and the ninth house was the house of God. What I'm getting from this card here is God. That's what I'm picking up on. And that was a tangent to explain what exactly I was feeling. Anyway, now what I'm seeing here with the God and the staff that they're holding is they're watching out for you, because this is you looking forward, looking at what's next, looking at building some more, looking at your evolution. And we have an untrustworthy person in your space. What feels terrible about this is actually beginning, it's like it's kind of pissing me off, is this person is associated with one of your friends. This is a person that you break bread with. Okay, you have a person that you break bread with, you have a person that you're very close with. You may even call them a sister or a brother. Very close. They don't have your best intentions. They don't. And it's like this one right here in the middle. She blends into the atmosphere. Do you see, like, it's very difficult to see her shirt because it's the same color as the background. I feel like she's like a fly on the wall. And I'm saying she just because of this card being presented as a feminine or a woman. But this person is there watching what you're doing, pretending, and they have someone that's reporting back to them. Don't like that. I don't like that. And what I don't appreciate is the fact that they're coming out of your kingdom. Like, this person is coming out of your kingdom. So they too are someone that you trust. And they're taking from you. They're taking from you. They have five swords that they're holding, and they left two swords. So this, interesting. Interesting, because every time when I see it like this looks like a decision that's left for you to make. And you as a Libra, sun, moon, or rising, specifically your Libra sun and a Libra rising, making decisions can be difficult because Libras are logical, and there's not only one logical answer that can get you to the result that you're looking for. Logic doesn't have just one answer. You can have many logical answers, and therefore, it's like, which logical answer do I choose? There's so many. So I feel that a decision is going to need to be made. They're leaving you no choice. They're leaving you no choice but to make a decision, because with them holding 5 swords, this is taking up a lot of your mental attention. So I already feel like you in some way are expending your mental energy into this area here. Maybe you're not consciously aware of it, or maybe you're not looking at them as a person that may not have in your environment. You should may not have someone that should not be in your environment. However, I just want to be the one to tell you that you have some person that is taking advantage of your kind nature. They're taking advantage of how trusting you are. They're taking advantage of how focused you are on your future, and they're deliberately trying to take from you. And the root of the problem is actually that person in your friend group that's connected to them. So while you are going through, and what I'm also picking up on is I just got Childish Gambino, and I think Childish Gambino is a Libra. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where in what's that song called? No matter what you say and what you do. What song is that? When I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. It doesn't matter. There's a line in there, and he goes, "You pay for your friends, I'll take that as a compliment." I feel like that's what's taking place. Like, it's like you're in a place where you can do that. You're in a place where you're able to give back to your friends, and that's really nice, but you have one friend that's there to take more than you're offering. So that's just something to have in mind. And to be honest, I want to leave this here. I want to leave this right here. Again, good job, Libra, on the work that you've been doing. Look out for this person that's blending into the atmosphere and pretending to be your friend, because they have sinister intentions. I will see you again, or speak to you again, in your next reading. Toodles.